Thanks for joining us once again for another information-packed installment of Ask Mr. Biggs. Hello. Hello, Mr. Biggs. How are you?
Yeah. I was about to say hello when you said that, but then I thought for a second, best not interrupt him if he's doing a thing, because I thought maybe you were doing a thing, talking about one of those things that you do when you go off and you're talking about the thing, and I'm here and I'm thinking he'll be done soon, and then I'll talk to him.
I was talking to you and the listeners as well, but you're the only one that could really respond in a way that I could hear you. So, hello. That's for you again.
Yeah, hi.
Hello,
hi.
Welcome back to Ask Mr. Biggs. Yeah. If you'd like to join us today and participate in today's program, you can dial 456-703. If you're a little bit on the shy side, we always love to get your emails.
What?
Off the one.
That
when you said the number, you didn't say the last one.
456-7031. Did I not say the one?
No.
I left off the one. Be sure to dial 456-7031.
One. There's a one on the end, Roger. I was going to say there's a one on the end.
If you'd like to join us on the phone lines, that number will work for you.
Why would you leave that off?
If you're a little bit on the shy side, you can send us an email at bigscast@gmail.com.
That is bitter. Oh, bitter brew warning alert.
Maybe it's been sitting on the warmer a little bit too long.
Yeah. Somebody's been making coffee jerky over in the snackateria. They've been leaving the coffee on the hot plate too long.
Maybe that one got made by the overnight guy. Forgot all about it. That's Bigscast has two G's in it. Bigscast at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Thought it smelt kind of like the smelt of burnt something or other. In the hallway there, burnt coffee or burnt popcorn. It's kind of a distinctive burny sort of smell.
I was wondering what that residue sticking to my teeth was. Now I know.
Maybe Chuck can start a new pot. Or maybe not. But anyway, bigscast@gmail.com. If you'd like to send us an email, we always love to get emails. We'll answer one of those later in the show.
Bigscast@gmail.com is the email. You can send it right in, and then...
Or if you're just listening at home and you'd like something to do with your hands and your eyes, you can putter around on the website.
What?
AskMrBiggs.com. That's the website. You can go there. You can look at some of the colorful graphics and illustrations. And we got plenty of phone calls as well.
Yeah.
Let's jump right on the phone lines there. Mondo is the first. Hello? Caller, are you there?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
I just wanted to tell you that I finally discovered y'all about 7 months ago.
Well, glad you're listening.
I have been addicted since.
Yeah, it does kind of grab you like a drug, doesn't it? Yeah.
It did.
Yeah. Like a good shot of methamphetamine.
Yep.
Big rock of bathtub meth. Warm meth.
But I was wanting to get your opinion. How hard would it be to get up a collection to get me a new computer? I blew ours up.
Oh, yeah. You think someone got the CPU too close to the hot plate, it sounds like. Yeah, those labs are close quarters.
No, you don't even begin to know.
Sure.
Yeah, well, let's see if we can tell me what kind of problem you're having. Maybe we can work this out.
Well, I'm 45, and I always said I'd never get a computer. I broke down and got one. Loved it. It was a 98 Windows.
Second edition?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And it would not download. We had it for 2 weeks, and it just went kaput. It was weird.
Your dog.
What? What was that thing?
Kaput.
It went kaput?
Or kaput.
Well, which is it, kaput or kaput? Because kaput sounds like a hardware issue. I'm thinking maybe.
Well,
and then so kaput and kaput must mean software. Have you installed any new hardware recently?
No, none whatsoever.
Huh. When did this start?
It's been about a month ago.
A month ago, something happened to change the way that your computer was downloading.
And it just went kaput.
Oh, so it was kaput.
Or kaput.
Huh. It could be either one. That's a pickle.
Yeah, that's
That
tricky.
is a pickle because you've got to rule out any of the what do you call it?
Options. You got to.
No, not the options.
Well, the one thing I think you're trying to say is it can't be both. It's got to be one or the other.
Oh yeah. Is that what you meant by options?
Yeah, sure.
Because that did not imply that. I forget.
The point is that we're not really exactly sure what happened, and we're trying to figure that out, and we're just sort of teasing out the circumstances.
Yeah, teasing. Oh, honey, start from the beginning. Tell me everything that happened. Give me all the details from the beginning.
Well, my little girl's 10. For the last couple of weeks, we've been fighting like cats and dogs because I realize, a 10-year-old with a mother, how fuss and fighting, it's got worse.
Sure.
Time's gone on, but when I wouldn't even speak to my mama like she does me.
Yeah, I'm sure that you and your daughter have had some real bad times and all. But
we moved here to get away from real bad circumstances.
I'm sure that you did, but my concern
She was abused by her Dalmatian. And we had to, like I said, we just had to pack up and move. Because it was weird. Hello?
Yes. Yes. We're right here. We're right.
What I was saying about the fitting is you want to make sure that your two fittings are the same size and of similar materials. You can't put a half-inch piece of pipe into a quarter-inch coupling because it's not going to fit. Because one's too big. It's not going to fit. It's not natural, Roger.
You mean with plumbing?
Yeah. You want to make sure your fittings fit.
Right. That's probably some good information. What we're gonna want to do though is maybe try to sort out this woman's computer problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
that.
Getting to the computer thing.
Okay.
Roger. I wanted to make that point.
Okay. Sure.
What processor front bus speed are you using on your Dalmatian? I mean your PC.
It's a 98 Windows computer.
Okay, what brand?
I don't know.
Can you see your boot drive?
I don't know.
Wait. Hold on, new tactic. Because I get the impression that you got no idea what we're talking about here.
I agree 100%.
Have you tried calling animal control?
Well,
I mean technical support yet?
I was, but I'm fixing to have to look back into it.
Yeah, you should do that because those tech support centers are just filled up with friendly, happy foreign people.
Sure.
Guys willing to help nice ladies like you. They're real smart cookies.
That's their job.
Yeah, it's in their genes. They're bred to be friendly, happy, knowledgeable guys. And when those Hindus figure out what's going on, you shoot me an email. Let me know.
Well, sweetie, I would, but my email's gone. I blew ours up.
Blew up your what?
Computer.
well, yeah. I mean, when the Hindus figure it out, you shoot me an email and let me know how it works out because, I'd like to know. Too many people call up the show, and they ask a question, and I give them an answer, and then I never hear from them ever again. It's like so many rose petals strewn in the wind.
Never to return to their original plant.
Yeah, they never come back.
I wonder if that woman had a crash.
What they usually refer to it is an explosion, like a boom. Like if the chemicals build up in the lab, there'll be a big explosion. They don't really call it a crash. It's more of a they call it blowing up. Boom.
Sometimes
that's why they put those labs out in remote areas.
Because of the explosion risk,
I think. Poison gases.
That makes sense. It keeps them
lots of chemicals used. Red phosphorus.
Well, I hope that this that caller there gets things sorted out with her issue with the boot drive and the crashing and the domestic the domestic situation as well with
plumbing. Good luck.
Dogs.
Be careful. It's not the kind of thing you want to let people know about either.
I guess maybe she felt like nobody knew who she was calling, so she could kind of share some things. That's one of the advantages of having a radio show. When people call in, they don't have to give their name, they don't have to show their faces. They can kind of tell their innermost secrets. Secrets and problems. You should get a fresh.
I drank some again.
Yeah, you should probably just dump. Dump that. Can we dump that? Yeah.
Oh my.
At least let's just get the cup. Let's just get the cup out of the studio.
That is not good. That is bad.
Can't you just throw it away?
Why did I drink that again?
It's just slipped your mind.
Oh. Where?
Our black lab, well, he's always looking for affection.
For thousands of years, dogs have offered protection, companionship, and love.
Dalmatian wanted. Apply inside.
You ever sit back and just enjoy being around your pet?
Yes. More than friends.
I did not know that Dalmatians were large dogs with black spots all over them.
More than pets.
Dogs must be licensed, leashed, trained, and socialized.
Anyway,
does your dog have a special place he or she likes to go in your house?
Report the animal to the local authorities.
Our dog does.
So he said to himself,
if I had to rename him, it would have to have something to do with food.
all it takes is some black spots. I'll figure out where you get black spots.
Children must be instructed to report the presence of the dog to an adult.
He took a can of shoe polish and painted spots all over himself.
Now I wanna be your dog.
Maybe I'd call him Meathead.
The phone lines are. We've got some phone lines available. We've got a phone line available and a phone line filled, and another one available and another one.
No, don't do that. Don't let people know that phone lines are empty, because that implies that people are not listening, Roger. It makes us sound unpopular.
Well, we do have an available line, but before we get to that line, we should get to a line that's unavailable and filled with somebody standing by.
Well, if they're not available, we need to wait until they're available.
No, the line
Mondo has to screen it, right? Screen it.
The line is not available because somebody's on it and they're standing by with their question for you.
Well, we want people on the line.
Yes.
That means that they're ready for us. Roger, you're confusing people with your crazy talking.
He's, I believe he's, hello. Okay, can he hear, Mondo, can he hear us right now? Because I can
Mondo, turn his mic on.
I can hear him.
We can hear him, but he can't hear us. Hello?
He sounds a little excited.
Is he not there?
He wants to go on the air. You better put him through. He's getting all frantic on us.
Well, I am frantic. I'm on a budget. I'd rather pay a higher price for the cloth bag and lower the food prices.
Slow down. You're mad about the budget? I don't understand what you mean. What?
I have a cloth bag, but I use it for my old newspapers because I gotta read my newspapers, and so I mainly use it for newspapers, not for shopping.
Oh.
The old cloth bag.
I've seen these bags.
Yeah.
Roger, at the store, they've got these bags that are made out of cloth instead of plastic. What's the deal with those? Because they still got the plastic bags.
Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get people to buy these cloth bags.
They give you the plastic bags for free. They give it to you free.
Right, but what they want you to do is they want you to buy these.
But I'm upset that they only charge the Ralph's cloth bag $1.50, and they charge sky high in the food prices. Why can't they increase the price of the Ralph's cloth bag and roll back the prices of the food that we need every day?
So you're mad about prices, not bags.
Yeah,
because it depends on what you're buying, sir. I mean, give me an example of something that you would buy on a typical grocery excursion. What kind of thing do you think is too much money?
Oh, the avocado salsa, Evolution avocado salsa,
right, avocado
and the frozen dinners. They increased the price of the lean cuisine to $4.30, I think, when it used to be $3.
Oh, wait, you're getting fancy stuff like avocado salsa.
Wow,
those are specialty food items. You're spending frivolously. Is it possible you're living beyond your means?
Well, I get Social Security. I live check to check, but that's something else.
Yeah.
And I have to watch my pennies.
Well, everybody's hit hard during these times. Families are having to stretch the dollar further than ever before.
Sure.
Even bachelors, like with no kids, like Roger and you. Living at home in your one-room apartment, got to watch your nickels.
Yeah. I live in I live in a bachelor apartment. But I have a girlfriend. She's going to treat me for my birthday tonight. Because my birthday is today's my birthday.
Hey.
She's going to treat me for my birthday tonight.
Hey, you going out for your birthday, huh?
Yeah.
So I might have a recommendation for you and your lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know a place on the corner of Phillips and Mountain downtown. I'm thinking maybe you kids could come on down to Whiz Bangs.
Where the fun never ends and the party's never ending.
I do karaoke on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Catch me on Wednesday night at karaoke.
Yeah, we do karaoke.
Yeah, at 7 o'clock. Can you video me?
Roger, we do karaoke on Wednesdays now.
Great.
I do. What's wrong with me? I met Priscilla Presley, by the way. Did you know that?
Super.
Sure you did, Captain.
No, I'm serious. Yeah. No, I'm serious.
Okay.
I had my picture taken with her at a book signing.
Was that somewhere locally?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of Priscilla Presley impersonators I'm finding. That are running the circuit.
That's funny you should mention that because I watched a TV show that Priscilla Presley was on. She looked very different. She had kind of a sort of a strange mask-like quality to her
death
face.
Mask. Mask of death.
It was different. I bet you're on to something.
You're going to find that a lot of those Priscilla Presley impersonators are dudes, Roger.
I don't know if it was.
So you like karaoke?
Yeah, I perform all over. I perform it. I perform at various places.
Maybe you and your best gal can come on down to Whiz Bangs, and you could do that little song of yours, and maybe no promises. I'll try to liquor her up and all, but if you play your cards right, it's being your birthday and all. Might get a little lucky.
For right now I'm a celibate, but that's something else. And today's my birthday.
Great! Hey, happy birthday! How old are you?
Oh, I'm up in age. I don't like to give my age because I want to be young. Women like young men.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They do.
Yeah, they like young guys.
Usually.
With
pretty much
young bodies. They don't care for older fellas, I'm finding, Roger. There was this one gal that came into Whiz Bangs a couple of weeks ago, and she walked up to the bar, and I think her name was Lisa, Melissa, something like that.
Yeah, I don't think I was.
Oh, Mary.
I don't think I was.
Karen. So
she was a patron at the bar one night.
She walks up to the bar, and I introduce myself, as the proprietor.
How does that go? What do you just
I am Mr. Biggs. How are you? And then I was just about to offer to buy her a drink, and before
nice.
I had I was going to, try to, work it in, But
work your little mojo, kind of get...
No, I was going to try to get a number and, talk to her. Before I had an opportunity, she ordered her own drink. She went ahead and ordered a whiz-banger herself. And Roscoe starts making it up.
The whiz-banger is the your own concoction.
Yeah.
The one with the that's the what is
it? No, it's
got the
it's Clamato. 6 ounces of Clamato.
Clamato.
Then you take a shot of Goldschlager.
Oh, that's right. The Clamato Goldschlager.
And then a splash of vermouth.
Vermouth. Yeah, the Goldschlager with the little flecks of gold in it. The Goldschlager.
Sure. And he makes the drink for her. And
that really is gold, isn't it?
It's real gold flake. Yes.
Right in the Goldschlager. That's a really neat drink. Can
I finish my story, Roger?
Yeah, I'm sorry. So
he makes the drink for her. He pours it out, and I told him, don't be shy with the vermouth, because I'm trying to impress the young lady. And before I had an opportunity to say another word, she picks up the drink, turns to me, pulls out the waist of my tracksuit, right? And I'm thinking, easy, you little filly. And she pours the drink straight down my shorts.
That's normal. That's normal.
To this day, I'm finding gold flake in my britches.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You're like actually finding it.
Yeah.
On
my. We should probably go.
I got to read my newspapers.
Yeah, you go do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big happy boy. Read your newspapers. Every once in a while, like on the shower floor, I'll see like a little glisten, and I'll think, hey, I found another penny. But no, it is another sour reminder of an evening gone wrong.
To this day, you're still finding little flecks of gold from that little stunt there with the Goldschlager.
I'm not used to finding gold in them thar hills. You know what I mean?
Karaoke on Wednesday nights now, then, you say?
Yeah, we moved it to Wednesdays because it turns out it doesn't really matter where we move it to. People are going to show up, so we put it on the crap night, the one when no one comes. And people come, so it's no longer crap night. So we have officially stopped calling it crap night. Wednesday is no longer crap night at Whizbangs.
You never called it crap night.
Sure did. Behind the scenes, we called it crap night all the time.
It's Whizbangs, corner of Phillips and Mountain downtown, where the fun never ends and the party's never ending. Crap night or no?
No, it's not. Don't say that out loud to the people. That's an industry term, Roger. It's an industry euphemism. Behind the scenes.
Crap night?
Oh, geez, all the lonely people come out for karaoke. They all come out because they want validation that they can sing. They just got to sing a little bit. They got to, sound remotely like the artist. And everyone claps like a bunch of lemmings. It's disgusting.
Well, it's a good opportunity for...
And it's $5 a song. So there's that. So, yeah.
Well, it's an opportunity for folks that are not, celebrities or professional singers to step up on the stage and, for a few minutes...
I swear to God, I'm going to break that American Country Classics disc. I'm going to break it with my bare hands one of these nights, though. Good Lord. If I have to hear Patsy Cline's Crazy one more time, Roger.
What?
One more time.
What, is Delta Dawn on that one, too?
Yes, it is. Track 3. Thank you. Move on. Next call.
Beginning with the right size bag, I pack heavy to light. That's also the way I'd send the order through if a bagger were working with me. After a solid base is made up with cans and other heavy items, I build up the sides with slats, putting glass and other fragile items in the center for protection. Meat, frozen foods, and ice cream should always be wrapped separately. Finally, light crushables go on top.
Okay, 37.
bigscast@gmail.com is the email address. In addition to phone calls, of course, we take email questions as well. If you'd like to send send an email, we certainly can.
Days gone by over and over again.
If you could just, we've got an email question we would like to answer again. Another email. I've got it right here.
Where?
If you could do me a favor and just give out the email address one more time.
It's Bigscast. It's BIGGS at. How long are you going to be? Because I need to know. I need to know how to paste this.
I got it. I'll let you finish.
Gmail.
I got it. I'm ready. It's
.com.
Got today's email question. It was.
Hope you had time to write that down.
Buried amongst my.
It's the email.
It's always the last place you look.
Well, yeah, because that's where it is, Roger.
It's the last. Whenever you've misplaced something, you go looking for it, and the last place you look, that's where it is.
Well, yeah, because that's when you're done looking. You're not going to look anymore after you found it. That would be stupid. Why would you keep looking? You find it, then you keep looking? So it was the third place I looked. I better go back, pick it up. No, you stop.
That's a good point. Anyway, this is bigscast@gmail.com is the email address.
No wonder it takes you so long to get ready. You're looking more than you need to look. You're looking multiple times in the same place.
I think it's more actually just an expression, kind of a jokey expression. I don't think it's.
So you're screwing around with me when I'm waiting. When I'm waiting to start the show and you're looking for your headphones, you're screwing around. Great. Wasting my time.
If once I find something, I don't continue to look. Just for the record.
Wait till the next time I got to look for something. I got a little treat for you. I'm going to play a little game myself.
What game is that?
A little game called Look for Something That You Don't Know Where It Is, and when you find it, you pick it up and you throw it at Roger's head. Throw it at him, at his head. I'm going to play that game. Ha 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 ha. Very funny.
There's a listener in Columbus, Ohio. Tim is his name. And he writes, Dear Mr. Biggs, I like soda. It's delicious.
I do too.
However,
it depends on which one.
However, the ice makes it too cold for me to drink sometimes, so I often order my soda without ice. The problem is, when the glass is full, the straw keeps rising out of the glass and it won't stay down. Why does this happen, and how can I...
Cavitation.
Why does this happen, and how can I keep it from coming out? Meaning this...
The carbonating bubbles, in the soda, they stick to all flat surfaces. Any place they can grab a hold, they're going to grab on. If you notice, you may not notice this, Tim, but on your glass, if you look through the glass, there are bubbles in there. And that's what's sticking to your straw and making it more buoyant. Because you don't got no ice, there's nothing to keep. There's no friction to keep it from rising up.
Now these bubbles that are in the soda, they want to come up to the top of the surface of the top of the soda. They want to come up.
Well, they don't want to do anything, Roger. They don't have free will. They don't have thought processes. They are bubbles. They are bubbles of gas, and the gas. And the liquid around it is more dense, so they want to rise to the top.
I see. So what you're saying
has nothing to do with any internal desire or plan on their part. Not that I know of, because that would be. There's more of them. Now that I'm thinking about it,
more bubbles.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't got no free will. Yeah.
Well, anyway, what you're saying is that these bubbles adhere to the surface of the straw, and then as these bubbles rise, they lift the straw up with them.
Yeah, right into your ocular cavity, dislodging it from the orbital curve. You got to be careful. They should put warnings
I'm not sure.
on them straws. Don't get a drink without ice, jerk.
So
who gets the drink without ice?
Well, apparently Tim in Columbus does. I'm not so sure that this. I don't think that the straws go up into eyes very often. But what Tim in Columbus wants to know is, you've answered the first question. Why does this happen? And the second question would be, how can I keep the straw from coming out? So basically, you've explained to him how or why the straw.
Sure.
Now, what he wants to know is how can you stop?
If you order your drink without ice and you insist on drinking it through your warm soda pop through a straw, just picturing it makes me giggle. What you can do to keep the straw from rising up and turning you into a cyclops is you got to weigh down the straw. You got to counteract the rising action of the adhering bubbles. You can grease down the surface of the straw with like a penetrating oil so that the bubbles don't have anything to hold on to. They're slipping and they're sliding. And they'll just slide right up the straw. Just pour baby oil on the surface of the drink. And then when you slide your straw in, it will adhere to the surface, and then the bubbles won't be able to stick. If you don't have any of that handy, you could also weight down the straw with some lead shot, because it's pretty heavy.
Now, where exactly would he put the lead shot? Is he going to just...
I'm thinking on the bottom of the straw,
like
maybe.
In the straw? Do you put it...
Well, no, you don't want to put it in the straw, Roger, because you're drinking your warm soda without ice through the straw. So you want to put around... Take some epoxy and go ahead and squeeze out some 5-minute cure epoxy. You mix the resin and the hardener.
This is before you put it in the drink. You
put some of that around the edge of your straw, and then put a couple beads of lead shot
right up against.
And then, dip that down in your drink.
You want to put those down at the bottom of the straw.
Yeah, you don't want to have it at the top, because then you might accidentally chip a tooth.
The lead shot.
Yeah, you don't want to ingest that stuff, because it is
the lead shot.
Yeah, it is not good for reproducing.
Okay.
People reproducing.
Okay, super. So what we've got is we've got the lead shot solution, a little epoxy on the straw, attach a couple of lead shot, or the baby oil solution. Just pour a little baby oil on the top of the drink there.
You can use penetrating oil as well. Any kind of a petroleum-based lubricant will work just fine, just dandy. Just make sure you stop drinking when the water level gets down to the bottom.
It's not going to actually mingle with the beverage itself. It's going to stay up there on the top.
Yeah, make sure you stop sipping, because if you get a mouthful of that stuff, once again, we're talking emergency room here.
Okay. All right. That solution there sounds a little bit risky, so you may want to...
Well, the lead shot one is risky, too, because you get that lead shot in your system, you could go insane. You could go mad. And the epoxy is pretty toxic, too, so make sure that cures. Make sure it cures before you put it in.
All right, so we've got a couple of solutions. One risky.
I wouldn't recommend any of those.
One's risky. One's a little more risky. So what?
Don't do those.
What maybe we can do is revisit this on a future episode and try to.
No, that one's done. Next call.
Try to come up with a safe solution to the problem.
Yeah, I think we did that. I think it's done.
I think those crazy straws, I think, might be a good way to go. Just carry one of those crazy straw.
You talking about the lead shot ones, the ones that make you go nuts?
No, the straws that you can get in your novelty stores that kind of.
What grown man is going to carry around a crazy straw, Roger? What grown man?
Hear me out. They kind of go, they twist around in all kinds of crazy directions and stuff, and sort of spin around.
Yeah.
Those are made of a very hard, heavy, durable plastic, and they're heavier than your typical restaurant quality straw. So I don't think that the bubbles are going to be able to lift up these crazy straws. I think that might be something Tim here in Columbus, Ohio, might want to look into. The crazy straw. I think it starts. They spell that with a K. Crazy. K-R-A-Z.
Let me know when he's done. Just give me a sign, like you wave your hand.
Okay.
When he's done talking about it.
It's a crazy straw. So that's what's another option. So you got a few options there.
All right,
Tim
we're back.
in Columbus, thanks.
Yeah.
bigscast@gmail.com.
And we're back.
Let's suppose you just come up with a new soft drink. A tart and tingling soft drink. Clear and brisk and bubbly, and it was called a soft drink. How could you let anyone know what it tasted like, short of making them buy a bottle? Well, one way would be with music. And then you could add some words, mix it all together, and this is what you'd get. Tart and tingling. Clear and brisk. Brisk and bubbly. Bright and bubbly. Clear and tart and tingling.
We got another phone call. Is there another caller waiting on the line? Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello. This is what? Am I on the air?
Yeah, let's do this. Come on.
Well, cool. I called originally to talk about mass consciousness, but the last call that stated...
Wait. Hold on, sir. The last call's over already. If I wanted to keep talking about that thing, I would have kept them on the phone, and I would have kept talking to them about that thing until I was done talking about it.
All right.
It's time for your question.
Oh, okay. All right.
You do have a question, right?
Correct.
Great. Let's hear it.
The reason I called was prompted by the commercial, one of your commercials, and who was your favorite? I've never believed in the bogus, even back when I was a kid, and there was
what
forecasting about. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we're here. We're just waiting for you to.
All right. So my thought on this subject is, and you've often put it. You often stated it to your audience this way as well. Is that when you have a problem. That okay. The favorite prognosticator.
Wait. Hold on a second. I think I know what's throwing you off. I want you to slow down, and I want you to try to use one word at a time. We'll see if that works.
All right. So I propose that to offset the often stated.
That's two words.
That's 2 words. Hey, one at a time.
Hello.
Hello.
Does he have his radio down? Did we ask you to do that?
Yes.
So did you do that?
Correct.
All right. So why don't you tell us why you're calling?
Well, I called originally to talk about everyone in the audience.
Yeah.
Just put it in their subconscious that okay. Resist. Don't go along with the program.
Hold on. Are you telling people not to listen to my advice?
Absolutely not. Well, that's when I would.
Listen. You got to have an idea that you're going to talk about when you're calling up, because if you're just trying to get you're trying to get your idea out while you're on the air, then nobody understands what you're talking about. So, now, what you got to do is imagine thousands of people listening.
Oh, okay. All right.
Think about it. Put it in your mind's eye. All those people listening and hanging on your every word. Now go.
Am I on the air?
No. Put him on hold. Hey, Mondo.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think he was distracted. We'll get back. We'll check in. We'll check in with him another time.
Well, then take his call because we just screened him for you. No. We screened him because you didn't. You failed to screen him.
I screened him. He wanted to ask you a question about the karaoke thing.
I don't remember what he called about. What was he calling about?
Not really sure. We didn't. We never really got. We never really got that out of him because of the whole problem with the not knowing. Not knowing what.
Christ! Oh, it got me again.
You get that.
Can somebody please get me a fresh cup? Please.
Why don't we just go ahead and go to the break room now? Because we're done. I'll meet you there. I'll pour you a cup in the break room.
Where are you going?
We're both going to the break room. The show's over. We're done. We're going to say our goodbyes.
Goodbye, everybody.
And remind everybody to visit you at Whiz Bangs,
corner of Phillips and Mountain downtown,
where the fun never ends and the party's never ending.
Good job, Roger.
Karaoke.
Wednesday nights.
Karaoke.
Not Tuesday. It's on Wednesdays. That's my little jingle I just made up. Not on Tuesdays. It's on Wednesdays.
Formerly Crap Night.
Roger. Not in front of the people.
Sorry.
Happy ending.
Today's my birthday.
I'm only going to do this once. Okay. Hey, what's it? Track 3, right? Okay. Roscoe, this is for you. She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. All the folks around Brownsville say she's crazy. 'Cause she walks around the town with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. In her younger days, they called her Delta Dawn. Prettiest woman you ever laid eyes on. Then a man of low degree stood by her side and promised her he'd take her for his bride. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could be your favorite rose from days gone by. And then I hear you say, he wants to meet you here today. Take you to the mansion in the sky. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be your favorite rose from days gone by? And then I hear you say, he wants to meet you here today, to take you to Whiz Bangs for karaoke. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be your favorite rose from days gone by? Until I hear you say, he wants to meet you here today, to take you to his mansion in the sky. One more time, okay? Delta Dawn, what's that? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And then I hear you say, he wants to meet you here today, take you to his mansion in the sky. Alright, come on up and pick your song. It's only $5 a piece. Alright. Hey, clean that up. Bunch of pigs.